Alright everyone, we are live. We are finally live on my show here. Hopefully you're able to see this. I'm not able to see it on my side here. I'm looking for the video and I don't see anything going on, and I hope that it's working. But you know what, I'm just going to go through this anyways. I'm just playing around with this. I want to see how it works. And I'm going to go through the class, and I know that it records it and then saves it after I end the stream. So even if you're not seeing it now, you'll probably be able to see it later on after I've finished recording. It kind of sucks if you guys are here and you don't see anything. But hey, you know what? I'm giving it a shot and see what happens. And if you do see something, you know what? I'm in the chat room there. Just let me know if you can see me. I'm waving hi. You guys see me? Okay, you can see me. Great, awesome. So I'm gonna start the show now. So get this thing on the road. Alrighty. So I am going to be doing an introductory course on how to trade the little old lady style of trading. It's an interesting and simple method of trading cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies go up and they come right back down. And we're going to take advantage of that using the little old lady style of trading. Now, I have to get through a little bit of you know what, I better close this application because I don't want these things popping up here. This WhatsApp application. Sorry, people. Just part of the excitement, anything that can happen here on one of your live television, showing off your stuff. Anyways, so I want to get through a little bit of a disclaimer here, right? You know, just in case I don't want to get sued by any of these Americans who go out and like trade poorly and then lose all their money and go, "It's your fault, Davinci. It's your fault." No, it's not my fault. It's tu culpa. Anyways, yeah. So I'm providing this education training services only for free right now. The services and materials should not be interpreted as investment advice, an endorsement to buy any stocks, ETFs, futures, options, currencies, and cryptocurrencies, or an offer to buy and sell and hold trade stocks, ETFs, futures, options, cryptocurrency, yada yada yada. I, Davinci Jeremy, assume no responsibility for trading or investment results. You assume the entire cost and risk of investing and are solely responsible for any and all gains and losses, financially, emotionally, and otherwise experienced, suffered, or incurred by you. Alrighty, you know what? That's enough. But you guys get the gist, right? Yeah, it's all on your ass. Alrighty, so the topics we're going to be covering in this course is an introductory course. Basically, I'm introducing my course and also seeing how this video goes through, right? It's the first time I've ever done something like this, and I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Now, you guys can chat amongst yourself. Like, I can see the chat group right now. I can see people are there. There's there's quite a few people in here, and more people than I expected. But alrighty, I might have made this video public by accident. Shame. Well, that was not the plan, actually. It was only supposed to limit to a few people. But you know what? So it goes. So this is introductory course, right? And it has a school format. It's a class. I'm going to explain the school and class format and how I'm going to be teaching this course and so forth, right? What you're going to learn here is the 2 rules of investing and using the little old lady style of investing, and how you're going to make money using this style, right? Basically, there's just 2 rules that you have to follow, and you'll do very well. What you will need, I'll also discuss what you'll need to succeed, right? And what kind of returns to expect, and outside resources you will need to be comfortable, right, using in the future. All right. So that's what the topic's good. That's what we're going to be going over in this video. Hopefully, I want to keep this thing under. I'm like to strive for like 1 hour, but if it goes over that, like 90 minutes or whatever, that's fine. I definitely want to keep it under 90 minutes, right? Because I don't want to bore you guys to death. So, moving right along, right? The course introduction is me. I'm going to be the teacher of this course, and a little bit about me. I'm a Bitcoin trader since March of 2011. I've been not only trading it, I've been mining it and so forth. I'm also a software developer, so I was able to read the source code of Bitcoin and go, oh, damn, Satoshi Nakamoto, he did it. And I told everybody. I'm sure some of you YouTube fans who are watching right now will remember that I told everybody, hey, if you ever want to be rich one day, start buying this thing. Because Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and the currency of the future is here right now. And that is Bitcoin. And yep, look at that. It's right now at $1,700, I believe. And you know what? It's probably going to come down, but you know what? It's probably, but it's rising definitely. It's going to be probably around. I predict. Don't take my advice or my statement here as you should go run out and buy bitcoins, because if you do and you lose, that's your fault. But I see bitcoins going to around $4,000, right? $4,000 to $5,000. So that's my opinion, and opinions are worth a dime a dozen. So take it as that. I have deep knowledge. I was explaining on deep knowledge of crypto, of the Bitcoin protocol and so forth, right? Because I've been a programmer, and I've also been programming for other cryptocurrencies as well. I'm a successful trader, which I'm going to show you later on in this presentation of the little old lady style of trading. Right, I'm a fellow student of the market. I'm an avid crypto enthusiast. Now, I'm still learning how to trade. I mean, I'm still not. I am not the best trader in the world. But with the little old lady style, it's very simple. You don't really need to do very much or really have to be stressed out. It's a very simple method of trading. I won't be going into extreme detail on how it works in this course material, this introduction. I'm just going over what I'm doing and what you need to do, and this is basically how you get set up to do the little old lady trading style of trading. At the end of this particular day, you'll be setting up all the tools you need in order to start trading the little old lady style. The objective of this program, this is designed to take anyone who has not invested before and give them the knowledge and base tools required to successfully use the little old lady style of investing in cryptocurrencies. Now, the little old lady style can work for every other asset as well, but mostly it's for let's see here, for venture capital, basically venture capital stocks or cryptocurrencies, basically, because money just comes flowing into penny stocks and so forth. So it's best used for that. The successful student should leave the program with a basic understanding and follow the rules of the little old lady style of investing. Yeah, so you got to follow the rules. Once I lay them out for you, you just got to follow them. The students should leave the program with both understanding of how to read Japanese candlesticks, set Fibonacci levels, and read volume patterns to determine the best possible place to buy and sell. Right. So the best possible place to sell was just to give you a little hint, for the little lady style, it's to sell half on a double. The buying part is a little bit tricky. You will not learn how to trade like this. And let's see if I can click on this. Okay, you know what? I have it up here, I think. This whole chart. Okay, here we go. So, let's just say this is what the normal day trader would do. okay, I'm gonna set some divs. I notice some divergences in this area here. There's like 1, 2, 3 divergences. It's got confirmed here, so I'm going to set a trade. I'm going to be trading from here. I'm going to risk to the top over here. That's my stop loss. This is my entry level. This candlestick indicated that, okay, the divergence is confirmed. I know I'm going to enter it here, so I'm going to wait to buy at this level. I got lucky. I got in, and so I take a 2-to-1 profit objective. Boom! My target profit is here. Then I will let it go. If it goes down further, who cares? I made some my money because I'm a trader for the day, and that's it. That's all I want to do is make a little bit of money off the market. Now I notice that the market's going to probably come back up. I'm going to again set my Fibonacci levels. I'm going to short this market at the 61.8. Right, take a 2-to-1 profit objectives. Right, my stop loss is right here. Right, my entry level is here, and my profit objectives here. Right, and you think this seems like this looks real simple, but this is very stressful. You have to sit there, watch it. Not only that, your stop loss could get overrun. So you have to watch it, because if your stop loss is jumped, right, you could lose a lot of money, right? Because Bitcoin could go like skyrocketing. Excuse me. Also, right, you want to make sure that you take your profits at the 2-to-1. So this kind of trading is very, very stressful. And if you really want to learn how to trade like this, right, and this is only one method of determining where to buy, where to sell, and where to take your stop loss. But if you want to learn how to do that, I suggest you check out the rationalinvestor.co. That's where I learned how to trade, and that's where you can learn how to trade as well. You could tell Brian I sent you. I'm not going to get any kind of profit from him. I'm not going to make any money if you sign up for his courses, right? I'm just helping him out because he helped me out. And you could say that I sent you to him, right? And I'm sure he will really appreciate that. I'm also in his chat group, so if you need to ask me any questions about how to trade, I am there to help as well. I'm one of his permanent members of his website. I don't have to pay for anything else because I went through all of his courses. All right, enough of that. Selling Brian's stuff. Let's head back here. Okay, so class for moving on to the class format. Classes are held twice per week, usually 1.5 hours in length. I'm trying to keep it at 90 minutes. I don't want to go over that time frame. And how are we doing right now? Okay, it's only been 15 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to be doing classes both on Tuesday and Thursday. Now I won't be making this a public class, right? I only accidentally made this a public class. If you're here watching this now, or you're seeing this after the fact because I made it public, probably gonna make it just either private or not viewable by the general public, because this is just a test of my course material. Just beginning trying this out. I will be doing this whole video all over again to determine the best. I'm going to be reorganizing everything in this whole process, and hopefully have it down pat. So, moving on. Students are expected to watch the current week's lecture, right, and complete assignments, right, and homework. It's not a lot of homework before the next class. Right, yeah, I should say before the next class, but anyways, I'll fix that later. Sorry. Class time is spent progressing the class, and will not be used for reviewing homework if there is any homework. We're going to have one-on-one. Moving on, I'm going to have one-on-one tutorials available for a fee. I haven't determined what that fee is just yet. I'm just beginning this out. I'm just trying this out. I'm going to be playing around with different tools in order to come up with the best way to do the tutorials online. And we'll be doing those one-on-one. Of course, we'll be doing those one-on-one tutorials online. You will be, if you're local, you can come to my office, and I can show you at my office if you like. Now, a tutorial will consist of going over our homework, reviewing the progress of the previous week's class, and class concepts and so forth, and answering any specific questions you may have. Right, so the course will focus and hammer in the two rules of little old lady style of investing. Right, the little old lady style is an easy, stress-free way of trading that has been time tested, and I have total confidence in its statistical outcome. However, you must follow it to the letter without deviation, and of course, do the work, because there is work involved. A little bit of work, not a whole lot. I remember sitting in front. I went to my girlfriend's house, and I said I need to get some work done, right? And I was like, went online, did my little old lady work for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, done, listo. Made a couple grand. So it does work, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of time once you get into the swing of thing. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but not a whole lot if you're really into it. Once you get into it, the amount of work you have to do is very little. The second rule, I think is just as important as the first one, is that you never risk more than 5% of your account on any one single investment. So if you're gonna buy, let's just say somebody mentioned NXT here. If you love NXT, oh my god, and you want to like load the boat, right? The most you can load is 5%. So if you have 10 Bitcoins worth, right, and you want to like go all in because you feel lucky on NXT, the maximum amount that you should invest is 0.5 Bitcoins into the NXT from their total account of 10 Bitcoins. And that's it. That's the maximum amount. So you want to always keep that in mind. No more than 5%. It really should be less. And we'll be showing you that it should be like around 1 or 2%, right? Maybe even less than that. Maybe even 0.5% in some of these risky assets, because these are very, very risky assets. What you're going to be doing is also considered risky investing in Bitcoin. So can keep that in mind. So if you have savings, you should only use like maybe 5% of your savings to invest in this little old lady style of investing at maximum, right? The learning process is easier said than done, right? Appropriate behavior can be the difference between long-term success and short-term failure. That is very important, because we are humans. We have a tendency of getting emotional when we're trading. I do not want to see anybody buy this asset way up here. If you're buying here, even here, if you're buying here, no, you are wrong. You are not following the little old lady style of investing. You should not be buying in this area at all. You can buy a little bit here, maybe, but a very, very tiny, like 0.01%, right? Maybe a little bit higher than that, maybe 0.1%, but not really, right? Really, it should be down here, and I'm only buying 0.05% down here. And it really should be is where you start looking to buy is down here, and I'll be explaining how to do that and explaining how this chart works and so forth in the course of the classes. So, but I never want to see anybody buying up here. I don't want to hear it. Buying at the top. Nope. That's not where you buy. That's where you're selling. So, once you understand risk management and managing of your portfolio of assets becomes very boring, but with exciting results. Yes, it's pretty boring, the little lady style of investing after you get into it, where you just go online, you check to see, you check your assets, you look for new ones for a little bit. Don't spend a whole lot of time looking for new ones, and then you set your levels. And once you find you find it, I'll show you how to set your levels. You set your levels to buy, and that's it. You walk away. You don't really do anything else until the buy order comes in, and then you set your sell orders. And you'll be learning how to do all of that through this course. So what will you need to succeed in this program? Well, the number one thing you need to be able to do, I'm sorry, won't be teaching this in this program. You have to have the ability to save money for the medium term or the long term. If you're unable to do that, if you're one of the kind of person who lives paycheck to paycheck, and you put in like $100 into this, because you could start it as low as $100, and then a year and a half from now, it's your $100 may be like, I don't know, $600, $1,000 or whatever. And what's going to happen generally is that you're going to be like, or even like in 6 months from now, it's like $100, $600, $1,000. You're going to be like, well, I got to use this money to pay for X, Y, Z, and you'll never see the big returns that I've seen with this system if you don't know how to save. It's okay to take some out, like 10% or something like that after a year. But if you want to see this grow to exponential levels, you have to keep trading. You have to keep investing with this little old lady style until it gets to a decent amount where, when you take out 10%, right, it becomes like $20,000, $30,000, right? Then that's all good. So that's what you're trying to achieve, right? You wanna keep trading these assets until you get to a nice level. Oops, I jumped ahead there. Until you get to a nice level of where you can take out large amounts of money out of the current out of your savings from trading the little lady style of investing. You need to also understand. You need to understand and know in your heart that Bitcoins is money, like gold, silver, and other government currencies currently today. Now, it's difficult because you want to focus your cash basis is going to be in Bitcoins. You have to get into Bitcoins first before you can trade other cryptocurrencies. And if you keep looking at the dollar value or the gold value or the silver value of your portfolio, you'll start to freak out and so forth and lose confidence. Also, it helps to focus on the amount of Bitcoins that you're trying to gain. Because eventually Bitcoins is going to an astronomical amount. And it doesn't have to be Bitcoins. It could be Dash or something like that. And you're like, okay, wait a second. What if Bitcoin becomes the MySpace of cryptocurrencies and it becomes Dash? It doesn't matter. You'll slowly switch over to another base currency like Dash because the exchanges will, right? So by then, you already changed over to whatever base currency, cryptocurrency that is very successful at the time. So in the future, if there is one that knocks Bitcoin off its throne. It's unlikely, but it's still possible. So what you need to do is focus on making more Bitcoins, not dollars. As the amount of Bitcoins over time will move up, as I explained before, right? You should also do is track your behavior and keep notes and journals of your feelings and each trade is a good idea, whether the trade is good or bad. Now keep in mind, right? Many times I have purchased on an up market. So even though I know for the rule that you're not supposed to do it, right? So for example, here, like let's just say it popped up here. You're not, even though it's going. You could say it's going. Oh, it's going to the moon. Go to the moon. You're not supposed to be buying up here You're supposed to set your buy level, set your fib, do your fib thing that I'll be showing you, and buy down here. And that's really difficult. If you do it a few times, that's okay. Everybody does it, right? Just write it down, right, and try to keep a journal of how many times you've made a bad decision. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. The next thing is to follow the little old lady method that I'm going to provide. So I'm going to provide exactly the instructions on how to buy, when to buy, and so forth. And so long as you buy in those areas, you'll do well, right? And you'll make a lot of money trading this simple and easy to use method. Now for the good stuff. What kind of returns can I expect? Well, obviously, I can't guarantee anything and how much you're gonna get, but I expect you to get at least triple your Bitcoins, right, over 1 year. Now, maybe even sooner. Now, there's no guarantees on that. Can't really say for sure. You might you might even do 4 times. You might just do double. Who knows? But if you follow the style, there's a more than high probability that you're gonna make a lot of Bitcoins. You're gonna at least double your Bitcoins in 1 year. A very high probability, right? So, take a look at this guy's performance. This is Brian's performance. Brian Beamish of the RationalInvestor.co. He actually started way back 2.5 years ago with 1.25 Bitcoins, approximately $400. Today, after 2.5 years, right, he's got 22.5 Bitcoins, right? Look at that gross profit, amazing, right? That's a 1,700% return, and he's like at $38,397 from 400 to 38,000. Unfreaking real. Just absolutely incredible returns. If you were to just buy and hold all those assets that he purchased, like he marked down every single asset he purchased, and he also marked down the price, and so he kept the price, and then he just he's stating the returns if he just held the asset directly for the last 2.5 years, and his return is 264%. Not bad at all, right? For 2.5 years, right? Just hold it, buying and hold it, nothing else. He didn't that's if he bought and hold. But he actually did the little old lady style, and the little old lady style did this. 1,700%. Much better than 64%. Now, I could show you mine as well. My portfolio. I started with 50. The data is off because they're missing data here. They're missing a few of my counts here, information, because they lost it. So anyways, back here I had like 50 Bitcoins. I started with 50 Bitcoins, and I moved all the way up to around April to 150 Bitcoins. Things started to slow down. I also took some money out, and I went down to 80, moved all the way back to 150. It was more than 150. This was off. It was over 200. It was well over 200, and it came back down to 80. And then now look at this. Kaboom, ka-ching. 370 Bitcoins. Unfreaking real. All from the little old lady style of trading. Unreal. I started with $20,000 worth of Bitcoins, and now I'm well over $500,000 in Bitcoins. Just unreal. I cannot believe the amount of returns that has happened. And you know what? This is nothing. Wait until the average Joe comes in to this market. The public's not in this market at all. No one is. When they come in the market, oh my God. Oh my God. You're going to see some crazy shit. And you are entering the bottom floor. So if you could hang on for that day and you can follow the trade the little lay style until that day comes, you'll be buying an island. Okay? I will see people here who followed the rules all the way through, and I don't know when that's going to happen, maybe 10 years from now, and they follow the rules for 10 years, they will be able to buy an island after that. Right? Just with 10% of their investments. So, wait for that, because when it comes, whew, oh boy, it's going to be fun times, fun profits, and I hope to see everybody that joins the school there with me. Alright, going right along. Okay, wow, it's only been a half an hour. Doing very well with this. I wanted to keep it under 90 minutes or even under an hour, and it looks like I might be doing exactly that. Okay, sites that we need you need to be comfortable working with. So you're gonna need to be comfortable working with Coinigy. You're gonna have to sign up to Coinigy, right? You sign up to Coinigy as well as Bittrex. You should also use the Google's free tools and so forth. Bittrex, we're gonna come over to Bittrex right now. Bittrex is this website right here. Just loading right now. Okay, and what you're gonna do is log in and create an account right here. I think it's right here. Where does it say create an account? Click the login button. Let's see here. Is this too slow? No, sign up. So there we go. Sign up right here. You're gonna go and sign up right here. Right, and once you sign up, you're going to also. Oh, you know what? You're also going to need Bitcoin wallet. Yes, you know what? That's another thing. But you know what? That's part of the homework assignment, is to create a Bitcoin wallet. I would suggest. I would suggest that you use Jax. It's really simple. It looks like this. I'm going to switch cameras so that you guys can see this a little bit better. So I suggest you use Jax. It looks like this, right? It's an application right here. If you can see that. Oops, I don't know if you can see with that camera. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to have to come up with a better idea than that. But anyways, Jax is a wallet that you can find on the Android or iPhone Apple App Store. So you can download Jax, buy some Bitcoins, and transfer it to Bittrex so you can start your trading. So basically, you're going to have to set that up. For your homework is setting up the Bitcoin wallet. You should have a Bitcoin wallet because you don't want to keep too many Bitcoins on the exchange just in case. But you need some for trading. You're going to set up an altcoin exchange. You're going to set up the Bittrex. I would highly recommend Bittrex. There are others like Poloniex, BTCE. I do not recommend, for example, here, let me just head over here. Do not recommend BTER. Bitter is the worst. They are scammers. Same with Yobit. I do not recommend it. What's it called? Let's see here. There is another one called Cryptopia. That's okay, but I would suggest you stick with Bittrex. Trust me on this. So far, Bittrex has not let me down. I have not seen any problems with them, as much as I've seen with Poloniex. Poloniex is the largest exchange out there, the largest cryptocurrency exchange out there, but I do not trust them at all. But here, let's log into my account here. I'm gonna log into my account. I'm just gonna move this actually. Sorry, folks, so that you cannot see all the. Darn. View. Full screen. What happened here? Okay. Can I move this? Alright. So. Oh darn. That's not right. That ain't right. There we go. Okay. So I'm just moving this off the screen here. Yeah, you guys can see. Okay. Oops. You know what? I forgot to switch cameras. Darn. Oof. Hang on. There you go. Desktop mode. Should have been keeping an eye on the chat. Alrighty. So I'm just going to log into my Bitrex account. And when I log in, it's going to show you. I'm just going to walk through what how the system works and so forth, just quickly with you. Maybe I should have that already set up for the next time I do this, so that you guys are not waiting for me. But you know, this is a test. It's emergency broadcasting system. Alrighty, so I'm just entering my my password from my phone, my Google Authenticator password. There we go. And now it's all done. Okay. So I'm logged in. Alrighty. So as you see, I'm logged in, right, to Bitrex, right? We've got like orders. Let's go to my open orders. My order history. I have no open orders. Really? That's interesting. How did that happen? Oh, it's still loading. Still loading, loading, loading. Yes, but keep on loading. Load, load. Come on, load runner. Come on. You can do it. Just a little bit faster. Alrighty. There we go. There we go. So we got, you can see all my buy and sell orders here. I got like lots and lots of buy and sell orders. So I've already got them already punched in and ready to go. So when the market gets to those prices, whether it goes down to hit the buy order or it goes up to hit the sell order, I'm done. My next job is to set the next. If it hits the sell order, my next job is to set my next sell order. When it hits another sell order, I set my another sell order, and that's it. That's my job. And then I try to figure out at the bottom where to buy and for a particular asset. And that's it. That's what I do. And then, you know, these are all my completed orders. Just got this one today, right? Woohoo! Look at that. 0.8 Bitcoins got paid. Paid in full. Paid in full. Right, so there it is. There it is. This is Bitrex, right? Now you can, like, you know, we can go to a specific market here, and Bitrex, we can go to the Ethereum market and set our buy and sell orders. Now we don't have to do that if we connect Bitrex to Coinigy, but that's a little bit of an advanced topic for today. I'm just going to tell you that you don't really need to. I don't really go into here to do my buying and selling. I actually just use it all in come on, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna bring this here. Oops. Alrighty. So I just do all my buying and selling here. So let me just go to another asset. Oops. Markets. One of my favorite assets in Poloniex. So I'm connected to Poloniex, but it's the same thing. And I don't have a whole lot of money in Poloniex because I don't trust them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Something just died. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's the. Wait. It's the what's it called? Bitmex website. So here, notice where I'm buying? Way down here. Notice where I'm selling? Way up here. I bought some a little bit here, right? See if I can see if this thing would pop off, but it doesn't look like it is. It's gonna probably roll over and come down here. At least it has to come back to the 200-day moving average. But anyways, that's a little bit of technical information that I'm not going to be discussing in detail here. Kill. So you're gonna need to set up your Coinigy account, and if you want some help with setting that up, right? I will be doing 1-hour tutorials. Now, for those of you who I sent this link to personally, if you want 1-hour tutorial with me, you can schedule it with me. Just send me a WhatsApp message. You have my number, right? You know who you are, so send me a WhatsApp message and we can schedule a private tutorial. Hopefully I can get that operational, but I think we're gonna have to do the private tutorial sometime after Thursday, because I need to do some setting up of that. So, well, to conclude, right? Because you know what, we're doing really good on time here, so I want to finish this off. Leave it at 45 minutes, and I'm pretty happy with that, even though it might seem short. Right, basically we introduce you to this course and what you're going to be learning, who I am, right, and how I'm going to organize this school and these classes as well. I don't think I'm going to really call it a school. I'm going to probably delete that and so forth, but that's basically what I'm going. This needs to be all redone anyways. This is just a test, of course, as I was been explaining throughout this video. The 2 rules of investing, right? Remember, right? One of the main things is never be a buy up here. Else, if you are a buyer up here, I'm going to come and slap the black off of you. And if you don't believe that, just ask some of my white friends, because they used to be black. Oh, darn. So, and yeah. What you need to be doing, what you'll need to do to be successful in this course, right? You know that you have to be able to save. You have to be able to save for a rainy day. That's the key aspect of it all, and follow the rules and journal, right? And never go over 5% and so forth. All right. We talked about what kind of expected returns. Expect around to at least double or 3 times amount of bitcoins that you've invested. So if you start with $100, right, it's like 0.010. Yeah, if it's $100, it's 0.01. So I don't know. Yeah, no, 9 or something like that. No, 7 or something like that. I can't remember. But anyways, it's closer to 0.05 than it is 0.1 if you invest $100. So you might double that in a year. So that's going to take a while before you get to a whole Bitcoin, but slow and steady wins the race. Helps if you start with at least 1 whole Bitcoin or 2 Bitcoins, of course. But if you can't swing that, you can't swing that. So that's the way it is. I also talked about the outside resources, what you'll need to be comfortable with, and you have to sign up. So the main thing is to get a wallet, 2, sign up to Bitmex, and 3, sign up to Coinigy. Coinigy gives you a 30-day free trial. It is a paid system, so you have to pay for it. I think it's like $250 for Coinigy per year. You can pay with Bitcoins, Visa, MasterCard, Debit, Express, blah, 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 blah. But but it's well worth it. I will try during this course to talk to William, the owner of this system, because I do his shows and so forth. I do Coinigy shows. If you guys want to see, every once in a while, I haven't done them in a long time, but every once in a while I show up on the Coinigy show, and I also discuss how to trade the cryptocurrencies and where's the best currencies to get into. So you can check me out on that show as well. So that's about it. I think I'm done with my presentation. And if you want, right, if you guys really want to learn how to actually trade, it's the rationalinvestor.co. We won't be taught, because he'll teach you both fundamental and technical analysis trading. We won't be going into too much fundamental analysis on this, or we'll be mostly doing technical analysis when you sign up, when you decide where your buy levels are. Won't be a whole lot of technical analysis, but we'll be doing a little bit of technical analysis based on how the price moves, especially when it does these face rips. It's called a face rip. Ripped up crazy, too high, went too high too fast, and it's got to come back down, right down to earth. Alright, so that concludes my class for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope nothing went wrong. I heard you guys learned something from today. If not, maybe next class you learn something more. But I want to see in your next class, and in the next class, I will not be going over how to set up Coinigy, but I will be going over how to use it. I will do a little bit brief explanation of connecting the two between Coinigy and your and Bitrex. We'll go over that, how to connect the two, so that you can do the buying and selling here. So, for example, if I want to buy like 0.05 of Beya coin, right? I can easily buy it from here and not have to go to Coinigy to do. Poloniex to do that. So right here, I'm gonna buy it. Say yes. And if there's no errors, it should go through, and so on. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I do not like polo. Call them polo. Sometimes it gives you an error when you hit your buy order, because the Coinigy servers are actually communicating with Polo to set your buy and sell levels. And yeah, it went through. So there you go. So I have a buy order set for this price here in Bitcoins, and I will be going over all of that in the next show. Alrighty then. So if you guys enjoyed that and have some questions, you know what? Let me create a Google Hangouts and put it put the link inside that chat room so that you guys can join me, and let's join me for a chat, and we'll have some brief wrong thing. We'll have a brief question and answer session once Google. Let's just Google. Hangouts. Let me just choose one of these things. I hate that. Go over here. There we go. Alrighty. Got it going. Let's go. Let's make a call. Can we do this? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, yeah, I know my camera's on. I got two cameras here, so chillax. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, so I think this will be the link to the video call. Yes, it is. This huge monster link, I think. Alrighty. Yeah. I'm not inviting anybody. I'm just gonna pass you guys the link. Oops. Yeah. No. This is the link right here. Copy. Oops. Wrong place. There you go. See? It's 2 cameras. So if you want to join, here it is. And that's the end of our broadcast. I'm going to be terminating the broadcast feed right now as soon as I get to a page to do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where did I lose it? Yes. Alrighty. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. See ya.